Good evening, everyone. This is Tracy Evans Langley, and we are back for another adventure in mystery stamping. I'm here with a bunch of my awesome friends from kind of all over the place, and we are going to go ahead and get started. Unless you ladies have any questions, we're going to get our project going. And if you didn't find it, oh my goodness, all of the directions or the oh my gosh, I can't talk tonight. The supply list, the suggested supply list, and the measurements are all on my blog at thesassystamper.com. So, all right, if you guys are ready, I'm gonna spotlight my hands, hopefully. All right, how's that look, guys? Is that okay?
Great.
All right. My camera's a little bit higher than it normally is, which actually I kind of like. So you guys, if you guys like it, we may do it like this. I think I just have a little bit more room, but you have to see more of my messy space. So I'm sorry. Okay, so let's first start, make sure everybody's got cardstock and all that good stuff. Okay, so our base is 5.5 by 4.25. No, my gosh, Tracy, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4.25. It's like I'm stamping with my mom. And
Right.
I did go ahead and emboss this so that I didn't have to do that with you guys. You didn't have to be bored. I do have a white piece that's 4 by 5.25 for the inside because I want to stamp on it. I could have written on my Coastal Cabana, but I decided I really wanted to stamp on it. Okay. Then our first piece of designer series paper is 2 by 5.25. And then we have 4 pieces, and these should all be a different pattern. The colors should coordinate, but the patterns need to be different. And they are 1/2 inch by 6 inches. And then we have a piece that is 3.25 by 3.25, and then a piece that's 3 by 3. And then finally, we have these little baby ones. This is why I have my bowl out tonight, that are white pieces that are 3/4 by 3/4. And we have 4 of those. And then I have a scrap for my greeting because I think I know what I want to do with my greeting. So I have a bigger scrap than I usually would have. So that's all of our paper. Let me put these back so I don't lose anything, as I will. Okay. And then I'm using, so my designer series paper is I'm going to call it the wrong thing, is the Valley and Bloom. And if you guys have not seen this, it is so pretty. I love it. It's super pretty. Oops, that one's directional. This one I'm saving for a scrapbook page. That way. This one I'm probably saving for a scrapbook page too. And then even the B sides are really pretty and really neutral. So I love that they're kind of flowers on one side, but really neutral stuff that you could totally use all of these for guy cards. Actually, I think the blue and the beige would make really great Father's Day cards. So that's that. And then I'm also, for my embossing folder, I'm using the floral spray that goes with the lily stuff. And I'm a little bit obsessed with this folder. And then I picked the greetings and this little flower to use on the inside out of the Lily of the Valley, but I also just grabbed the dies because I'm keeping mine together because then I don't lose anything. And then I pulled out the shimmering dots, which are super pretty, which are Coastal Cabana. Sorry, my pool guy's here. Coastal Cabana. I think they're green apple green, and then white. And these are fun. And then I have some white baker's twine. And this is the suite that Debbie and I will be using for our East Meets West creativity kit for June, which is on June 6th. So if anybody's interested, there's still lots of time to sign up. And if you love this suite, we've got so many awesome things to make with you. All right, so let's do this. Let's do the hard part first. So put everything out of your way, except you want that 3 by 3 piece of white, and you want your strips of DSP. Okay, so that's going to be the first thing that you need. I want to move these. Okay, So you can use a ruler to do this, or you can use your paper trimmer to do this. So what you're going to do is we're basically going to do from point to point, and we're going to make a line so that we basically are going to make two lines across from point to point. So we're making our square kind of into a diamond, okay? And you can use your paper trimmer or you can use a ruler. I'm going to try it with a paper trimmer. I've never done it this way, but and I need to tell you guys that this project came from the Stamptastic Designs, and I didn't write down her name. But this was this is how she did it. So I'm going to do it like this once, and then if I don't like it like this, I'm going to do it with a ruler next time. All right. And Mom, I know you've got a pencil because I gave you pencils when you were in.
I got it out too.
Good. You should. Oh, shoot. I just broke the lid. And don't worry about this. We're going to cover the pencil. So maybe I'm going to do it. The pencil will work. Okay. Apparently it does not work. Oh, there we go.
Mine did.
Okay. Well, you're smart.
No, I'm not.
It's probably because your tweezers are sitting there. Okay. All right. So we've got one line there, and then we're going to do it again. We're going to turn our paper, and we're going to do it from corner to corner again. And I'm going to try to get this straighter. Okay. Okay, it works better if you kind of start in the middle, or it did for me. Okay, so you've got your basic white piece. So that's the hard part. We're done. That's like the hard part. I promise. Okay, so we've got a piece that is basically broken up into 4 little quadrants. I'm going to put my pencil down because we don't need that. For this next part, I would say grab your silicone mat or an extra piece because we're going to glue and you want to make sure that you don't get it everywhere. And I'm working on my new glass mat, and don't tell Debbie Danford, but I really love it. She's been trying to get me to buy one for a year, and I resisted and resisted, and now I feel really stupid that I waited so long. So, okay. So we're going to take these 4 pieces, and what you want to do is you want to lay them out so that they're against the line. So you're going to put one there. And I would suggest having your pieces like mixing your colors up so that your patterns, so that if you've got, I'm sorry, it's one on each side of the line. So that one's going to go on the left side and one's going to go on the right side of the line. And you want to make them meet in the middle. Okay. And I did not practice this, so bear with me. Okay. So then you're going to take your second set and you're going to do the same thing. So you're going to have one on one side of the line and one on the other side of the line. Okay. All right. Everybody got it? So you have an X. Okay. I'm looking to see if you all are nodding at me. All right. Everybody good? Okay. So once you've done that, you're going to we're going to do the right one that's on the top, and we're going to slide that one under the top one on the bottom. And then we're going to take the other one, the one that's on the left, and mine are getting off kilter, but that's okay. And we're going to slide it under the bottom. So we're just weaving them so that you've got I'm going to turn this so I have a top and a bottom, I think. Let's see. Oh, that's not going to work either. Okay. So your X, you've just basically crisscrossed or done a weave with your 2 pieces. So everybody good? Everybody got that?
Yeah.
Mom, you got it?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So once you've done that, and I'm going to try to hold mine down a little bit better. Once you've done that, what you want to do, and it kind of doesn't matter where you start, you're just going to So you're just going to glue like this side of it. So I'm doing the bottom one first because I think that's going to be easier for me, or what would be a bottom one. So I'm just going to lift this up. I'm going to grab my glue. And it's okay if these move around a little bit right now. It's not going to hurt anything. All right, so I'm just going to grab my glue and I'm just going to put a little glue down that line. Maybe. Okay, my glue has worked great all week. And of course, now it's not. Okay. Oops. And everything's shifting around.
All the way down the, yes.
Yeah, just to the middle. You don't want to glue under. You just want to glue this piece. You don't want to glue the rest of it. Any of the other pieces. There we go. Okay, so you're just going to do just a little bit of glue, and I'm going to have a sticky mess, but that's okay. All right, so I'm going to glue that first one. I think once you get the first one, I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be easier. Okay, so I've glued that one. Okay, and my pieces are shifting, but that's okay. We're not going to worry about that. As long as I've got pieces hanging off the ends, I'm okay. All right, so now I'm going to put down glue to glue this top one. Okay. I'm just going to put a little glue there. Okay. Okay. So now what I want to do is I'm going to turn this so that I can do these two pieces. So I'm just going to turn it. I'm going to turn it this way. So I'm actually going to do more than a quarter turn, but you can do like a quarter turn. And then I'm going to pull these back so I find my center on my other line again. There it is. Okay. So now, so you just want to make sure that right now you can still slide these, okay? Once we finish this step, it's going to stop shifting around and it's going to be a lot easier. And hopefully I got mine more centered than I think I did, but it's okay. All right, so I'm going to put down a little glue. And I'm going to glue this one and make sure you're right up on that line. Okay, and then I'm going to take this one and I'm going to do some glue right there. And I'm going to glue that one down right against the line. And I think once we do this, it will get easier because they're not going to shift anymore. Okay. Okay, so now it doesn't matter if you go which way you go, you just want to turn it and you want to go ahead and glue down the sides that you haven't glued down yet. And mine's off center, y'all. So oh well, it'll be okay. We're gonna go with it. Yeah, mine's gonna be a little off center, but that's okay. It'll be fine. Maybe not. No, maybe not. Maybe it'll be okay. Okay. So once you've got all four sides, or all, yes, all four side, or all four, yes, I guess sides, all four little quadrants, you have something that looks like that. Everybody has something that looks like that?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. So Now what you want to do is either take your snips, just take your paper snips, and we're going to snip off these ends, these little tails. I'm going to kind of mush mine in a little bit more. Okay. I'm going to try to do this with scissors, so if it's not great, I'm going to go back to my paper trimmer. See if I can see tonight. And I think this is a great project if you've got a bunch of scraps that, you could just collect a bunch of scraps that are, as long as the colors coordinate, it doesn't matter if the patterns go together. And I kind of like that about this project. I may have over glued mine. It's a little sticky, but it'll be okay. I think I did that last month. I think I got glue on something last month when we were mystery stamping. Oops. All right. So everybody have something that looks like that now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yay! All right. Everybody good? Everybody caught up? All right. Take a minute and clear off all your mess. Because you are going to want your silicone mat back. Okay. So now what you're going to do after you get all this escapee DSP off your table. So you're going to take those 4 teeny tiny little squares. I'll put mine right there. And what you're going to do is you're going to just put them on the 4 corners, just like that. So they're going to just go on each corner, just like that. Okay. And I would say just a little dab of glue. That was probably too much even. Okay. And then just turn it. Now it's crooked. Dang it. Okay, I'm just gonna lift it. Okay. All right. And I just got glue on that. Oh well. Just gonna keep turning it until I get all of those on there. Okay. So each corner has one of those little white squares. Let me grab my erasey doodle and see if I can get this glue off. I really don't want that going through. for the next part. Okay, that's better. Okay, everybody good?
Mhm.
Okay, so does everybody have a star?
Yes. Yes, yes.
Does anybody quilt?
No.
No.
Yes.
Okay, let's just say if anybody quilts, you probably figured out what we were doing. All right, so that's our little technique part of our card. So now what you want to do to kind of soften this up is you can emboss it. So I'm going to just grab goodness, this gets heavier every day. I'm just going to grab the floral spray, and I'm going to just try to use kind of one corner. I'm not going to get the big flower. I'm going to just try to use one of the corners here so I can see what I'm doing.
I was going to do the butterfly, but
That would be pretty.
it won't get the whole butterfly.
It doesn't matter, Mom. Just if like I'm not going to get all of the flowers, I'm just going to get some of it. So you could just do it on one of the corners and get maybe one of the little butterflies. All right.
I got to get my embosser thing out. I think I'm going to just go ahead and do it on the big one.
Okay. Okay. So there we go.
Okay. Just to give me a minute.
Okay. Okay. I'm sticking light glue next time. Get that out of the way. Okay. All right. So once you emboss it, it does kind of soften up those edges and you don't see the edges of your little squares. Is everybody finding that?
Yes.
Okay. So that's the hardest part. So now all you need to do, actually, let's do this part. Let's stamp first and then we can put everything together. So I want to stamp the inside of my card with this little flower, this little lily. And I have a piece of scrap paper. And I'm going to use blends to color it. So even though I'm using my glass mat, I'm going to make sure I have a piece of paper under it because it will bleed through. And I just grabbed the daffodil. No, I'm sorry. I grabbed the darling duckling and the granny apple green, which are some of the colors in this paper. So if you guys are just stamping, this is a good time. You can stamp your inside of your card or do your greeting if you want to, or if you can wait. If you want to wait and do your greeting until you kind of know more what we're doing, you could do that too. All right. I love that. So I'm just going to start, let's see, with the dark one. Yeah. So I'm just going to add a little bit of the dark. Darling duckling. I just like to say that. Tony, didn't somebody at one stage say leave a little bit of white space when you're coloring?
Yes. And I don't remember who it was, but yes, good.
So we're going to do that. We're going to leave just a little bit of white. Oops, oh, a little bit more than that. like that. Mm, all right, let's use the There we go. Oh, so pretty. I love the blends. I feel like I'm such an artist. I'm so not. Let me get this. Okay, so there's my little flowers, which I think turned out pretty good. And I like the white. I think that's fun. And then I'm going to go ahead and stamp my sentiment since I'm stamping. And I'm going to do that in Coastal Cabana. And I am using the happy birthday from the Lily of the Valley. If I can find a piece of paper that I just, there it is. Switch everything around so I can see what I'm doing. All right. And I think so. You could stamp on a thin sheet, on a like one of the 1/2 inch pieces if you have a smaller sentiment. I'm gonna, and you could kind of put it at the bottom of the square once we start putting this together. I'm gonna tuck mine underneath. So for right now, I'm gonna leave it a little bit bigger than what I really need it to be. Let's see if we can stamp straight. Okay. Oh, I got a little bit. That's okay. We're gonna leave it. Okay. So if you're finished your insides, then we're done stamping. I'm just going to cut. It might have been nice to use a die on this, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to cut it at an angle. Leave myself quite enough room. But that's okay. That top is going to get hidden anyway, so I think it'll be okay. So I've got my sentiment. I've got my squares. Clean up again. A stray piece of tear and tape, apparently. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my inside piece into my card base. I'm do that first. And I keep saying, look how pretty my flower is. Like, oh, I should have done my green. I'll do my green once I glue it down. So I keep saying I'm going to do a whole project one of these days, and I'm going to color on one side, and then I'm going to use the back side of a blends where I've colored because I think it always looks so pretty. Okay. And I'm going to grab the dark one. Okay. And I am going to go ahead and I'm going to do my stems. I'm going to color my stems so that they're green as well. There we go. All right. So now I'm going to just flip to the front. So the first piece we're going to put down is we're going to put down that strip that's 2 by 5 1/4. And this one, you could either do a little banner cut at the bottom. You could, if you've got a rectangle that was the right size, if you had something that you could do that's decorative, whatever you want to do at the bottom, I'm going to just rip mine because I want a little bit of that white edge to show. But I'm just doing it a teeny, teeny, teeny little bit. I'm doing it so much, I'm not even keeping that scrap piece. And I'm just going to center that, and I'm going to glue this piece since it's on the embossing. Okay, so that's that piece. So then what we want to do is we want to take that piece that's our 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 piece of cardstock.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
It's okay.
Where did you? I got a little behind.
It's okay.
So I just need to know where you're putting that strip on your card.
Oh, this one just down the
Mhm.
middle.
Of the front.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh,
And
okay.
and hopefully you all will have yours straighter than I did mine. Oops.
I didn't emboss my card,
That's okay. You don't have to emboss your card.
but just
This is,
right down the
Did
middle.
you emboss your card with the same?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I did. I used the floral spray.
And you just tore off the bottom of that, is that
Yeah, I
right?
tore off the bottom. The sample I saw, she just cut a little banner cut off the bottom, but I think with the designer series paper, I think just a nice little, just a little tear is fine too. And I have a lot of color going on tonight, but I really like it. Okay, so now these two pieces, I'm going to glue my quilt square, my star. I'm going to glue it down to my 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 piece, but then I'm going to use dimensionals and pop it up on my card front.
Okay.
This would make a really fun sampler too, I think. If you did like,
And you put the strip down the middle.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, just down the middle. And I should have double checked. I needed a little more embossing up on the top, but maybe we'll put some gems up there so it will look like there's something up there. Okay, so I've got my squares put together. So there's that. And then I just need to decide which way I want to turn it. I think I actually like it like that. And then I'm going to put that on with dimensionals.
So then this. All right, I missed a part.
What's the matter?
So you backed your quilt square up on cardstock?
Yeah, it's just a 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 piece. Just so you have a border. All right, when you guys are doing that, I'm going to cut my dimensionals. I'm at the end of my pack, so let me just do this while you guys are catching up. So
Okay.
you okay, Mom?
I just need, now you put the front, okay, on the, you just centered it on there.
Yep, I centered that strip.
Got
And
the
then I'm
strip.
just gonna,
Now I need
and then
the-
you're just gonna center, yep, and then you're just gonna center the quilt square as well. You could offset it, but for this one I'm gonna center it. I might go back another time and do it a little different, but for this time I'm gonna put it in the center. All right, so what's everybody using tonight? What DSP is everybody using?
Oh, I'm using out of several different ones because I'm using that great paper.
The Blackberry Bliss,
Yes,
that you're kind of you really love.
that I'm obsessed with.
You are a little obsessed with it. What are you using, Kathy?
Silly old bear.
Oh, of course you are. What are you using, Marcia?
I'm using True Blue Florals
Oh,
along
pretty.
with the Paradise Garden stamps and embossing folder.
Nice. Laura, what are you using?
Whatever that one is that we did on Friday.
Oh, Nature Walk, which I love. I almost used that, but then I wanted to make a lily card, so I was like, I've got to do this. What are you using, Amanda?
The 2026 2028 in colors pattern.
Ooh, pretty. Which colors did you pick?
I don't know the real names yet.
Okay.
Still working on it.
All right. I just messed up my happy birthday, so I'm restamping y'all. So
Let's
bear
see,
with
what
me
is
a
it?
minute.
Hydrangea hue,
Oh, love that one.
pine, golden glow,
Yep.
and pink. Barely blush.
Barely blush.
Hmm.
I
Look at
actually
you knowing all of your colors. You're doing great.
You did great, Amanda. I know
I did peak.
Tracy, may I ask you a question?
yes, absolutely. What?
I have a piece of neutral cardstock left over. Was it supposed to go under our DSP on the front?
Hang on, Marcia. Let me see your hang on, let me find
This
you.
is what I've got
That's-
left over.
Hang on, I gotta find you.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. Hang on. Let me see. Let me see your card. I think you just
Where
I
did
think
I
that's
get
just
that from?
I think that's just a scrap.
Okay.
Let me see.
Thank you.
Do you have the rest of your pieces?
I think so. I think I have a finished card.
Oh, you do. Yeah, that's just an
Wow.
extra piece. You just
Oh,
need it for
wow.
just use it for your greeting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you putting a greeting on the front too?
I am. I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna slide it underneath, but I went to try to cut mine and I messed it up. So I'm gonna actually do it with the paper trimmer this time instead of trying to pretend like I can cut a straight line because
Gotcha.
I can't. It is not one of my talents, but that's okay. All right, so grab my paper trimmer.
Oh, I've got a mess.
That's not good, Mom. Maybe I'm gonna cut this. All right.
Tracy, my dear, I'm going to need to run, but I did get my card done.
Well, let me see.
I used the Petal Brushed with Beauty DSP and Petals of
Ooh.
Beauty.
That looks beautiful.
Oh, that's beautiful, Tony.
That is so pretty.
Oh, look at your inside. Oh, that's awesome.
Ew.
I love that.
I'm a mystery stamping virgin.
I know. But look, you're wearing your Stampin' Up hoodie.
Oh, that's right, I am. I need to run, dear, but thank you so much. I had a wonderful
It
time.
was wonderful to see you.
All right.
We need to catch up.
Yes.
All right.
Ladies.
Bye. Tell Eric I
Bye,
said hey.
Tony.
Bye.
All right. Awesome. Okay. Whoops. Okay, wave everybody.
Tracy, where do I put the sentiment?
That's what I'm working on.
Okay, thank you. Sorry,
So-
I was behind and I
No,
guess
you're
I thought-
fine. So I'm gonna just put, so you could put it, if you had a thinner piece, so if you had a piece that was a thin strip like this one, pretend it's not vanilla. You could put it kind of right here if you wanted to. I'm going to just slide mine kind of underneath so that I don't have quite so much. I didn't want all that white up on the top. And I need my edges to be straight. That looks terrible. So I'm going to trim those off and make them straight. I'm having issues with sentiments tonight, apparently. That's apparently what I'm having issues with. And it helps if you use the color.
Are you putting it on with dimensionals or with glue?
I'm gonna, since I'm kind of sliding it under my piece with dimensionals, I'm gonna probably just do glue, Mom. Okay, that's better.
I love this card.
I thought you might like this one. Okay, so I'm gonna just use some glue, and I'm gonna just slide mine underneath so that it's kind of right there.
It did not turn out at all like I could not even picture. I did not turn out like I thought it was going to.
Is that good?
Yes, I
Okay.
love it.
Good. So we know what you're going to be making for your next.
Yeah, I made
Card.
this one a thank you card because I need so many thank you cards.
You're still working on thank you cards. Okay, so there's my little sentiment. I don't think my stuff is really straight, but it's okay. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some of the little dots and just put those in a couple places. And I think I'm going to use the green ones. I can find my pick tool. There he is. All right. Nope, nope. I'm going to do green and not the. I want to use those Coastal Cabana ones, but my card base is Coastal Cabana. I think the green ones will look better. Everybody okay?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay. Oh, there we go. All right. And I'll just give him a little boost. And then there's my finished one.
Very pretty.
So once you do all your cutting, it's really not hard. I think the hardest part is just getting it. And I thought mine looked really off center when I was doing it, but I think it's okay. So I think having the little squares kind of helps center it up a little bit. And I definitely think the embossing folder is important for especially on the square. So, all right, who else is done? Anybody else finished?
almost. I'm trying to get my.
You guys are working away. I love it.
I got butterflies going everywhere.
Marcia, did you get your sentiment?
I did. I just have to get some pearls and I will be done.
All right.
What color doodads did you use? You used the green with the
I
green.
used the green ones. If you're
I don't have the right color of anything, I don't think.
let me see your card, Laura. Use the
Those ones that you just gave me?
yeah, use the ones that I
Yeah.
just gave you and use the maybe the secret C ones. Because is your card based crumb cake?
It's craft or cupcake.
Yeah, crumb cake. Yeah. So maybe
So-
either the secret C or I think they're Mossy Meadow. Wait, no, you're using blue, right?
The Mossy Meadow. I think
Let me see your card one more time. Yeah, I'd use the secret C ones.
but
think
I
that
have
look good.
secret sea ones.
Yeah. Show me the things. I think you do.
Oh,
Oh,
I
there's
think
some-
I used them.
The ones from Friday, the ones with
Oh,
your
this,
branded
these
kit.
guys.
Yeah, those. Yeah,
Okay.
use those. Yeah, use
Alright.
the those dark colored ones are Secret C.
Got it.
I think that'll look really pretty. Anybody else?
I could get my bow to stay on.
Ooh, you're putting on a bow?
I know.
I'm impressed. I was sitting here thinking I should have, but then I got excited and forgot where I would have put it.
Ta-da.
I think it would have gotten lost. Okay. Marcia, you ready? Hang on.
Ready.
All right. Oh, that's so pretty.
Oh, I like.
I
Oh, I
love
like
it.
that sentiment in the thing in the middle.
Greeting,
Well, I
Mom.
went- I dug out the old modern
Oh,
classic punch because it's got those
Yep.
full points right in there.
yeah, that
And
looks
it doesn't-
amazing.
Cover up much. And I love what the embossing folder did. I
Yeah.
just did it on the square.
Yeah. It does. It's crazy how that little thing adds so much.
Mhm. Oh, and I did do the inside.
Oh, let me see. Oh, nice.
Real simple.
Oh, I love that.
And of course, had to
Aw.
do something on the back.
That's so pretty. I love it. So you're going to make more of these too.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Well, this
Right,
one I'm
yeah.
going to send to Sharon again. I've been sending her all my.
Oh, how's she doing?
She's having a really rough time.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She was too weak for them to give her the whole infusion last week.
Oh.
Well, on Monday this week.
I know she loves getting your cards.
Yeah. Well,
That's awesome.
we all do, don't we?
Yes, we do.
And there's not much you can do. You can send a hand stamped card.
That's right. So, all right. Anybody else?
All right. I think I got the bow to stay on.
All right. All right. Come and show us, Amanda. Oh, I love that too.
Ooh, that's pretty
So
too.
pretty. I love the bow.
Yes.
Very cool.
I love those colors together too. I wasn't sure if I was going to like them together. I'm still not sure about the golden glow with other with all of them, but
Yeah.
I definitely like the other four colors together.
Yeah. The barely blush really is barely. Like,
Yeah.
you can
Yeah.
hardly tell that it's there, that it's a color.
Well, it'll be great for like skin tone or something.
Yeah.
Something. We'll use it for something. All right.
Hang
Anybody
on.
else?
I'm just about through.
You're just about through. Kathy, how's it going?
I'll get there eventually.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Marcia made me think of something that I read on Sarah's Facebook I think it was this, or maybe it was late last week or early this week, that was when you start to send a text or something and it's send a card, like about all it was really cute. It was all the times that you should send a card, and so that makes you feel nice. So my card that I got to send was my new upline. Well, I guess she's not new anymore. I've had her for a year, but she had her 30th anniversary. And so they're up north, so I didn't get to go, but one of the ladies, one of the team members, had us all send cards to her house that she could take to her at the party. So
Oh,
that
cool.
was kind of that was a fun. And actually I sent her the mystery stamping card from last month. So, which I thought was kind of cool. And then I was looking through, she posted all the pictures of the cards, and it was really funny because almost everybody sent her cards in tones of pink, which I thought was kind of cool. So
There's mine.
all right, you ready, Mom?
Yep.
Hang on. Get there. Okay. Hold it up a little bit. Oh, Mom, that looks great. You did a great job. Oh, and your inside looks so pretty. Hey, I wonder where you got those butterflies.
I wonder.
That looks really good.
You can't
like
really
this.
tell the color, can you?
It's
I
kind of
love that.
hard. I don't know if it may just be your camera.
Maybe. I love the
Or I
colors.
need to adjust the colors or something. Maybe I need to do something to it. But I love it. I can tell that it's purple.
Can you see my little butterflies?
And you can see the sparkle in the middle.
Oh, yeah, that looks great. I like the butterflies on the middle. That's a great idea.
Thank you.
Okay, we know what you're going to be staying up all night doing now. You're not
Yeah.
going to,
Doodads look really good, Tracy. Thank you.
huh?
Well, the doodads look really good.
Oh, good. Hang on. Let me get back over there. Let me see. Oh, yeah. I love
Ooh,
those.
yeah, I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I
So
love
I have to
those.
say goodbye.
All
but I
right.
will see
Bye,
you soon.
Laura. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks, all.
I'll see you soon.
Okay, sounds great.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Oops. I don't know what I just did. Okay. All right.
For some reason, my butterflies got kind of off of the thing, majiggy bob.
Oh, I wonder what happened.
Mm-mm.
All right. Anybody else ready? No pressure, Kathy.
Pressure. I'm struggling. My DSP is like it's all just too big.
Oh,
I can't, yeah, I'm not seeing enough of what I want to see.
oh, well,
I need to downsize the quilted square.
downsize the quilted square. Okay.
So I need it to be a smaller square.
Oh,
my cute.
I wonder if you could just trim it.
But here I am so far. It's not
Okay.
glued.
Let's see. Hang on. I think it looks great. Hang on. Oh, I think that's really pretty.
But I can't get a greeting on there. So I have this cute little,
oh,
but I can't do it. It'll cover up
so
the,
can you put your square up higher and then put your greeting, kind of tuck it underneath like I did?
I can do it like,
Oh, yeah. I think that's pretty.
so I'm just trying to decide if I want to do some other flare thing on it or, and do my greeting on the inside. So I'm just playing around.
I
Well, if
didn't leave
you could
enough
center it
room.
up and do that. What, Mom?
I said I really didn't leave enough room to do my greeting. I should have moved my square up a little bit. So I just cut it down to
Hang
where
on.
it would fit right across the bottom.
Yeah, let me see again. Yeah, but I think that's good. Hold it up just a little bit.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I think
Oh,
that's
nice.
okay. And you know what? You could have shifted it to the right. And so
Yeah.
instead of having it centered, you could shift it and then
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of tuck it up underneath a little bit, underneath your square a little bit.
Yeah, that would have looked better, I
No,
think.
but you know what? Mystery stamping is about making something, and think of it as your practice, or it doesn't have to be your final thing. I mean, it can be, sometimes it can be when you send, but a lot of times when I make some for mystery stamping, they just become my practice card.
Oh,
So,
okay.
all right.
Your
Well, I
sample.
think, huh?
Your sample.
My sample. That's the word I'm looking for. Sample. All right. Well, I think we're going to stop our recording for those of you who are watching us out in the world. But we're going to all hang out for a little bit longer, and hopefully Kathy will finish her card, and maybe Mom's going to shift some things around, and I might just go cut stuff and make another one because it was so fun to make. And we will see everybody back here on May, I wrote it down. Oh goodness, May 20th. So our mystery stamping, we're going to be moving to the third Wednesdays of the month. So our next one will be May 20th at 7:00. And we'd love to have anybody who wants to join us. So we're going to say goodnight, and everybody have a happy and safe rest of your week.
And happy Mother's Day to everybody.
And happy Mother's Day. Yeah, we
Oh,
will.
no, that's not this week. That's next week, isn't it?